Hey, welcome to another episode of Rest and Easy with Chris and
Breezy.
And in this episode, we're going to be talking about our 23-24 racing schedule with our confirmed and tentative races. But stay tuned to the very end for a big surprise.
So first up, we have London.
London, yes.
We're going to London for the Star Wars convention, which we have mentioned in the past video. And I decided to look up and see if there were any races going on while we're there. And there is an Easter 10K.
Yes.
On the 10th of April, which is the 100th day of the year.
Yes. Might as well get the running season started with a 10K. That's always the way it goes.
Because actually, is what happened is yesterday was the official start of my Berlin Marathon training. Yes. Even though I'm not running because I am actually sick. Thanks, Venice.
Yep, it was a wonderful trip.
It was a good trip, but
we'll have another video talking about all that later on. But our racing season has officially started. We have started our training, and
yeah, so we're excited because that's a new country. We haven't done a race in London, so we get to check that one off. But then after that, we have, in July, we have tentatively scheduled a half marathon that we are going to try and run for time in hopes of getting a PR to proof of time for Disney races.
Yeah, which are coming up pretty quick. And I think the first one that we're trying to get a proof of time for is our
Wine and Dine.
Wine and Dine.
So
yes.
It has to be done by the end of July because it has to be done prior to 90 days of the race, and we'd be able to use that one for 2 years. So it'd also be good for marathon weekend as well.
Yep.
The one we're trying for, it's not very far. We were hoping to keep it close by. That way we can, drive up on Saturday, do the race on Sunday morning, and then drive back Sunday.
Yeah, it's just a little local race. It's not really a big.
Yeah, it's not like a major half marathon, but still, it'll be a good time because it seems to have still have a strong following. The one we're hoping to get, but we still have to check work schedules, and all that stuff. So yeah.
So Jordan, if you ever watch this video, just make sure that
the 8th and 9th of July, if possible.
So, I mean, that's kind of quick. We've already gone through all the way till.
Yeah,
October.
Who knows? There might be other little 5Ks, like on base, things like that we'll do in between. But those are our two big ones that are coming up. Mm-hmm. And then after that, of course, Berlin.
It's all her.
Yeah.
It's all her. If you guys remember watching the video before, we talked about the Berlin Marathon and how we both want. Well, I think I was the one that actually wanted to run it, and
And I'm the one who is.
She's the one that gets in, and I'm out of luck.
So I am. I have started training because it is basically 6 months out, and I've started out my training plan, and we'll share those hopefully in the next video or two.
Yeah.
But together, the next event we have definitively is Wine and Dine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we've already talked about.
No, we
signed up for it.
We did not talk about that. We got into it. We talked about the themes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we talked about the themes in the previous one, but that was we put that video out before registration happened.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So we did register for the 2-course challenge, and so that's of course is the first weekend in November. Mm-hmm. We'll be heading down to Orlando like right at the end of October, and we'll be there for about a week and a half.
Yeah, about. Yeah, we got to celebrate Halloween in true fashion over at Universal. Because, Mickey's not so scary, is not scary enough for us. Plus, way too many kids. Yeah.
So we will be doing Halloween Horror Nights again. Yes. But we will also be going into the Disney parks. Excuse me. This is the one time of the year that we do actually buy park tickets.
A little wine and dine. Get the food.
Wine and dining, yes.
The wine, the beer, the margaritas, the flights. Yes, it's all about drinking and eating. So we'll definitely.
And the after party. So we'll, because the first time we did it, we left before the after party. We won't do that again.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you give up that?
Free time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, then what have we got after that?
Well, it all comes down to something that's going to happen here in the next couple weeks. And that is, and that is registration for Disney World's Marathon Weekend. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure everyone has seen the theme for it, which, it's quite interesting to see. And of course, Disney always comes out with the great themes for Run Weekend, which kind of puts into what are we going to do?
What are we going to register for?
What are we going to register for?
So I really like the themes. These are actually in competition for me with the 2022 race season, which, by the way, the only reason we ended up signing up for that, it was after they revealed the medals, and we were like, he was on the bed, like on the next morning, so are we going to sign up?
Yep.
There we go. So a little excitement there.
Yes.
I spilled some of my tea.
Yes.
But I'm really liking the themes of all the races.
And it's also kind of like the colors of the themes. Hopefully that will run off into the t-shirts again. So hopefully we'll have a mix of t-shirts this time and not all four shades of blue. So hopefully we'll get a good representation for the shirts, and then hopefully the medals will be awesome. Because
if you notice, like on the 5K, Chip and Dale are there. I mean, Pluto's the main mascot, but Chip and Dale are there. On the 10K, Donald is there, and there's even some hints maybe that there might be different
routes,
beginning or finish lines. I don't know. It's very interesting. Yeah. But there's a lot of little details in these. And granted, the shirts don't necessarily always go with the colors of the weekend, as we know. But the theming of the medals, the design of the medals, usually goes along with the theme of the weekend. So with that in mind, if you followed the past couple of videos and you know that I've been trying to persuade him to do Goofy instead of Dopey.
No, it's not going to happen.
I'm the one who now is leaning towards doing Dopey.
So Riley, guess what? Yeah, it's not probably going to happen.
But
we're going to go do Dopey.
But Goof Trip 2024 is still happening. So
sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
But we'll see what we get into, because I think it's going to be a mess, just like it was this last year. There'll always be technical difficulties with RunDisney registration. I mean, for Wine and Dine, them being like 5 minutes late, that was not a big deal. But there's going to be plenty of people running. Theming always comes into play when people decide whether they're going to run or not. And then, of course, the coast-to-coast thing. Anybody who's running the half or the challenge in Disneyland, I'm sure is going to be trying to run at least the half, the full, Goofy, or Dopey in this one. So we're going to see how it goes. But most likely, we might be doing Goofy. Probably trying for Dopey. We'll see what happens on April 11th.
Yes. But yeah, it was great. It was great themes. I'm hoping that the medals will be awesome, as always. That will be quite interesting to see if we actually get in, because like you said, I think it's going to be interesting.
I think we'll get into something.
Yeah.
We'll get into at least one of the challenges. I'm gonna take a guess and say that Goofy is probably going to be easier to get into than Dopey. Dopey actually usually sells out before Goofy does. Yeah. And if that's the case, that's fine. If we don't get into Dopey because it does sell out and we get into Goofy, that's okay. It probably, honestly, come 2 o'clock, those first two mornings, I'll probably appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah. Anything else?
Well, we do have basically the surprise of our next, I guess you'd say, event. So
this one is confirmed.
This one's confirmed, yes. It is we are going to be running the marathon at Disneyland.
Half marathon.
Half marathon, yes. What did I say?
Marathon.
Oh, did I say marathon? Oh my goodness. I guess I just had that on the head, But anyway, yes, we're going to be heading to Disneyland 1 week after Run Weekend at Disney World to run through the parks at Disneyland.
Huge shout out to Riley because
definitely.
it's because of her that we were made aware that slots had opened back up. She actually messaged both of our private pages and our channel page, and she put the pictures up. She's like, go, go, go. And I was actually at work, and he was on the other room at a poker tournament, Texas Hold'em tournament. And I just happened to look, and because I don't actually have notifications turned on, so I have to actually go into the app. And I looked and saw it, and I was like, holy crap. Now, when I went on the page, the Dumbo Double Dare was already sold out. Not a big deal. But the half marathon wasn't. I ran next door. Everybody at this table, I'm like, the half marathon's open. And he's like, what? He's like, the half marathon's open. He's like, Disneyland? And I'm like, yes.
Go.
So I was
do
like,
it.
do it. And then what did you do?
I went all in.
You did.
And then I lost the hand, and then I was out. But anyway, we are scheduled to head to Disneyland. So that's the big news. So, adventure with you. We need to do some planning. Yes. So.
And again, a huge thank you to Riley for that, for letting us know. And also, congratulations. She did reach her fundraising goal for the Boston Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Super excited for her.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
She actually exceeded.
Yeah.
That.
You can still donate too. So, go check her page out in the link, and, you can sponsor a mile for the Boston Marathon. She still has some of those available.
Yep.
And, but so definitively we have the 10K, we have Wine and Dine, I have Berlin.
And we have
Disneyland.
So we're just waiting on
The half
the half marathon here in Germany to get our times, and then the mad rush for
Marathon weekend.
So
let us know if you're registering for any of that, what you hope to register for, and because we're here to celebrate and celebrate together and cheer everybody on. And
yeah.
But
so, really looking through it, the race season is confirmed. We're going and we're going to be doing races, but we got to do some training. So in the weeks ahead, follow us along as we do our training for these races. And then, of course, we're going to have videos of the race themselves. So hopefully you guys stay tuned and keep watching our videos.
But so again, we appreciate your support, and please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yes.
Even if you didn't like it, just do it
Just
anyway.
give it a thumbs up anyway, yes.
Just one click, not a big deal. And subscribe if you haven't, and subscribers, of course, we greatly appreciate you, and we'd love to hear from you. So feel free to leave comments, anything in the box down below. And
yeah. Bye.
Bye.